Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lax Lives. I'm Lacander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. Alright, so we've been out here working on the town, and I've got a few new things done. Mostly just to see what I wanted it to look like. I don't really do the plan it out and creative thing, I just kind of put it up, tear it down, put it up, tear it down. Which I know is probably would work better if I did it in creative, but you know, I like playing in survival. Um, so I have been working on a new wall for the city. Um, it's it's a little more brick or a little more stone than I was thinking I wanted. Um, I might actually go into it and tear out some of this stone and replace it with brick. I wanted the wall to look more brick, and it is definitely looking very stone-like with some brick highlights. But I looked around the internet at different walls that are around actual walled cities, and I saw one I kind of liked. It was completely made out of brick, and I knew I didn't want to do one completely out of brick. But I did like the wooden walkway, or not wooden walkway, the wooden roof walkway on top of the wall. So I've been working on that. I actually don't have any way up to the top of my wall at the moment. So let's go ahead and bounce up there. I'm actually going to, oops, I guess I don't want to bounce right through my torch here. I just want to show you what the top looks like here. I'm going to build some more on it in this episode, so we'll get to see that, don't worry. But this is what I'm working on so far. I need some more fencing. I ran out of fence, and I didn't bring enough stuff up here to work on this. But so you can see we got the just a little wooden walkway. I put wood down on top of it. You know, kind of like the way it looks. But that's worked on this a little bit yesterday. Mostly just trying to come up with the pattern I want. I really think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to replace most of this brick here. Like everything that's not stairway or slab with brick. And I wanted the stone, what is this called? The stone brick? I want the stone brick to be a highlight, and instead it's turned into be the brick is the highlight and the stone brick is the actual wall. So I'll probably switch that out and make it more brick. We'll look at that though when we get to building the wall. I just laid out a little bit of cobblestone, figuring out where it was going to be. I want to know how far over to dig. If you remember from previous episodes, this was all mountain. In fact, if you go back far enough, this is mountain I blew a channel through with TNT. Not the tunnel. The tunnel's way over there in that mountain right there. But this is the one where I used the TNT to dig out the corner for the new road. And, well, I got building my wall, and I'm like, I can't see my wall. And it's really, I mean, if people were trying to get into my city, then they would just be able to jump off the mountain onto the wall. So I probably spent a good 4 hours digging yesterday. You can see how tall this was. I layered it, so it was actually, let's see if I can get up here. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. It was actually up, it was up about this high when I started, and so I dug it all down. Some of it's still natural. Some of it down in there, over on this side was kind of a little valley running through it, and so I just left that in there. And most of this here was natural, but all of this over here, I dug out by hand and replaced. I filled a lot of this in because this is going to be another part of the city up here, and I dug all that out down there so that it would be a clear. I probably should dig out more of it and put in some dirt down there, but I used a lot of dirt yesterday to fill this in. And one of the guys who plays on the server, he's like, dude, you should totally make a temple or something up on top of this mountain. And I thought it was a great idea. I kind of want to do something up here anyways, so I probably will be doing a temple up here. And so I put in a little stairway, ran out of stairs when I got to the top here, but and so I'll clean this off and lay it out a little better than it is right now, and we'll definitely be building something up here on top, which is why I laid this out down here, because this is going to be like the actual temple up here. And then this part over here, I totally lost my stairway, and I keep saying totally today. This part over here is going to be the living area, maybe. I'm not really sure. I might do all of the temple stuff on top, including like the monastery that goes with it. And this will just be some rich houses probably down here. And then I really like this cave. I didn't do this. This was spawned naturally. So I definitely want to do something with this cave. What, I don't know yet. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Oh, and I had the worst luck yesterday. I wasn't just playing Minecraft. I mean, you know, I would get off, do some other stuff, come back to it. But I'll bet I spent 6 hours on here yesterday just getting ready for... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed because of the cheaty game. I stupidly, totally my fault, forgot to shut the game off when I walked away from the computer. I had been at it for a few hours. I'm gonna kill some of these sheep, get some wool. I don't think I have shears on me. Actually, I think there might be some shears in the chest back there, but... Did I get it? No. Where'd that wool go? Oh, there it is. I was up there on the cliff, and I just walked away from the computer for a minute, and I need more wood. Somewhere in here I have a bunch of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, you know, when I came back, a spider had... Yes. I want a block of dirt, totally, to build this with. But a spider had attacked me and shoved me off the cliff. And I died. In fact, I didn't get all my stuff back. By the time I came back, it was already too late, and the... No. Let me rephrase that. By the time I came back and found out I had died, you know, that's really interesting. How did I not respawn? I must have slept in my bed at home, because I keep a little bed out here too, so I can sleep. I know I cheated that one day during an episode, but I normally don't, and just deal with the time as it is. And so I died and fell off the cliff, and it was actually right here. I fell from up there and was... Oop, I'm out of food. I'm always out of food. I've gone through so much food yesterday. I bet I went through a whole stack of baked potatoes working on this stuff out here. In fact, I'm out of food right now. I've got these apples I got. I chopped down all the trees back at the house to get wood out here. Getting ready for a big building project. But anyways, I fell off the cliff up there. I landed down here somewhere. I filled it in, so I don't know exactly where it was at. And yeah, all my stuff was scattered from up top and in the middle and down in the hole, and ugh. And so then I respawn, because when I come back, I'm just looking at the respawn screen, and I respawned, and my bed was over here, as you probably saw in a previous episode. And as soon as I respawn, I get out of the bed. You know, you click respawn, psh, you stand next to your bed. Boom. Blows up me, the bed, 3 of my furnaces, my crafting table, all gone. Luckily it didn't get Donkey, or no, I'm sorry, Ransom, my mule. Yeah, and so when I respawned again, I'm not exactly sure why, but it didn't kick me back to... It's really weird. It didn't kick me back to spawn, it kicked me back to my house, which I didn't think it was supposed to do, but I'm fine with that, because, you know, it's easier to come back from my house than it is to come back from spawn, so... yeah. So I wasn't too happy with that, that's for sure. I need to get some furnaces going here again. I don't know why it wouldn't let me right-click those out. We got in the way of coal. That's one of the problems I've been having, is like running out of coal. I'm probably gonna have to go and do some mining here pretty quick just to get coal. Oh, not 40. Do the 64 here. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab some bricks. Do I got any just straight up bricks? Yeah, let's turn those into brick blocks, and we'll I'll show you what I've been doing with the wall here. Only I'm gonna change it up because I want it to look a little different than it currently looking. I've got to find oh look, I had a furnace still. I need maybe these stone bricks, and I definitely need stone brick stairs and my stone brick slabs. Burnt through my diamond shovel, my iron shovels by the millions. Alright, maybe not the millions, but my diamond pickaxe. I was getting back up to 30 levels to go try and do another pickaxe, and of course that didn't happen, so... Alright, so what I want is the middle here is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I'm going to take this out because I want to see what it looks like with the brick instead of the stone here. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then bring the stone across the top of it, like that. And let's go ahead and tear this one out too, just to see what we wind up with. Now when you're building something, be aware that you can't see behind the blocks, and so there's no reason to fill in all the spaces if they're going to be hidden. And so you can save materials that way by not filling in. And so, like, I don't need to fill in the middle here because I'm going to run across, although I did fill that one in, because I'm going to run across wood. And so, and I don't need to fill into the side of this because it's covered up by brick. I don't need to fill that in because that's covered up as well. Yeah, I'll get this up here and I'll decide I don't like it, and I'll just have to waste time tearing it down. Alright, and so I'm going to take this out, actually. I want to replace these already. Just the bottom two here. And then we'll put in the brick, the stone brick, the stone brick. We'll run this across. And then my pattern has been stair, stair. Now you don't have to do a pattern. You can make your single block thick wall, but I wanted to give it a little flavor, so I've heard it suggested that 3 thick. If you want to put some design into it, build it 3 thick. And alright. So there it is as brick. I almost think I ought to... Well, I can't because it's just part of a slab, and I don't want it up thicker than that. What looks better, the brick or the stone? I'm going to go with the brick, I think. I like the way that looks. And then we do the torch and the torch. Although I might replace this actually with the stone. Like that. Yeah, I like that better. Torch and a torch. Yeah, there we go. That's more what I had in mind when I was looking at the picture. Come on. And bust that one out. So we go brick. Well, it's all brick. We go stone, stone. And then let me take this out. So while I'm doing this, replacing this, I'm just going to do this one, and then we'll go look at the next thing I'm going to start working on. I want to talk about another video game, which I know I don't do very often on here. And I played it a while ago, so it's not a new game by far. It's must be about what, close to a year old at this point. But there's this game out there called Dishonored, which is just absolutely awesome. It's really, really reminiscent of the old Thief games, which I also have, which you can get off Steam. And so, you know, I like that style of game a lot, and they don't do it very often. And so I was really, really pleased by Dishonored. It was pretty much exactly what I wanted. It's a stealth slash assassin based system, and you choose how the missions play out a little bit, and is that too high? No, that's fine. That's fine. And so you choose how the missions play out as to whether or not you assassinate someone or how you assassinate them. And then really cool, of course, is multiple endings based on how much chaos you cause by your assassinations or lack of assassinations. And even who you assassinate, how you assassinate, things like that. And the game is just so much fun. And so if you haven't played it and you like that kind of game, definitely. Well, I guess I haven't even explained the type of game, but uh, it's at least when I played first person because I usually play first person, and so I did play through it as first person, and I can't imagine playing through it third person if that's even possible. I almost always play first person if it's possible. Seeing your character kind of ruins the immersion for me. So, whoa, whoa, too high there, buddy. And so the storyline is basically, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but the storyline is that you've been blamed for killing the queen, and people break you out of prison and want you to bring down the corrupt officials who actually had the queen killed. Um, and and so you take on the mask of an assassin to do it. And I actually don't. I actually only killed one person, I think. Maybe? No, two people. Two people. I wasn't sure how to do the one guy non-lethal, and it was just too much fun to sneak in and swap glasses while they weren't looking, so that he drank the poison that he poured for somebody else. That was just too much fun for me to turn down. But it's really good. It's stealth based, so you do a lot of hiding. It's you steal coins and stuff, and to earn money while you're doing your missions, and you get blessed by this. I don't know if it's blessed, cursed, something. You get the mark of the outsider, who's this being of immense power who likes to meddle in the affairs of men, and because of that, you get special powers. And the special power in the game, my favorite, is called Blink, and it allows you to do short distance teleports, and it's just awesome. All right, and then I want to replace this with brick. And I want to replace this with the brick. Yeah, and then I think I leave the oof. There wasn't enough room to do another one here, which is why it didn't get one. Alright, let's see how that looks. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the reason I just played it again was because... Oh, something's not right over here. What did I do? Oh, that's the... I'm standing over here and I'm like, man, did I miss a section? But that's the end there where there was enough room for another one. Yeah, I definitely like it better with the extra brick. Which wasn't really a huge change from what I already had, just add a little more brick to the front. But that makes it look more like a brick wall with stone brick highlights than a stone brick wall with brick highlights. Although brick is harder to come by, so I don't know if that's a good choice or not for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of hunting in the water for clay. But yeah, I actually just played through the expansions for Dishonored, which is why I had just played it. So I'm probably going to talk about the two expansions in the next couple episodes. Whoops. I looked right at it. I knew I shouldn't break it out, and then broke it out anyways. Oh, Brick. Yeah, I'm almost out of brick. I need to get some more clay into the furnaces. All right. Well, enough with that. I'm gonna finish off this wall here to the edge off camera. And I'll probably get the rest of the roof on. It only goes here. I put a little design over top of the archway into the city, and oh, I guess we didn't look too close at this. So what I did was I was looking for a design, and so this is just some upside down stairs in the corners to give it that arch look, and then this is a slab and a couple of stairways and a couple of upside down stairways. Kinda, I don't know, making a heart symbol or a wolf's head or something. I wanted something I'd be able to replicate for when I do flags for the city or something. Then I can put that symbol on whatever it is. Like, I want to build a couple of ships for patrol ships out in the harbor here, and so that way I can put that on their sails. And then there'll probably be flags in the city too that bear that symbol. And then for my archway, it's just upside down stairs. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Gives you the arch. The top there is double stairs. It's upside down stairs up to a point, and then right side upstairs backed up against them up to a point. So, and then this little overhang here, of course, is upside down stairs. Yeah, which can be tricky to put in place, but you know, I'm liking the way this wall's looking, so it should be pretty cool. I mean, it's not as cool as some stuff I've seen on there. There's some people that have amazing builds, and I'll be honest, my skill's not there yet, but I do think it gets a little better every time I build. That's too far down, isn't it? Alright. And then I'll have to get some more before I do the end here, but so the plan for next time, though, is I'm going to finish this wall out to here. And this here, you can see I've got this tall thing of cobble. Since I'm going to be building up on top, I need my wall to continue up there because we don't want people climbing the side of the mountain back here and getting in from this side. Now I could have just lopped off everything and made it all sheer so nobody could get up there, but it'll be more fun to wrap a wall around the top. And so this corner piece is going to be like the main watchtower for the city. And so this will be the guards' headquarters. And so it'll probably be, I don't know. I don't know how tall it'll be once I get to the top, but it will be a building that runs all the way from down here, straight up the side of the mountain there. And we might carve into the mountain to give them a little more room, because I'm thinking the outside of it's going to be just 5x5. And I haven't really figured out how I want to layer this yet, but the city's going to be on tiers, and so I need to probably fill in this water here and get it out of the way. And I'm going to peel the dirt back a little more here, so that the tiers won't start until they're behind the tower. And so the first tier will start about here. I don't know how many layers up. I might do 2 or 3 layers up, and then it will just wrap all the way around here. Ooh. Did I do that? I think that's a natural little ravine I haven't been in. Maybe I need to run down in there to do some caving sometime too. But I'll wrap that around here so far, and then we'll put the wall back up. And because this is going to be the scummy section of town, I guess. And I did check out the water around through there, and I'm probably going to have to do some more digging. I can't find the ocean yet. Ooh, I did start up a map of the area though, so we can get a overview of what this looks like. And so the town you can see. I mean, there's really nothing there, but you can see the little peninsula the dock is on, and somewhere out here I know is ocean. I should go back and watch my own videos. When I hunted for horses, I know I took a boat forever across endless water, and I found that village and stuff, and I know it's out here somewhere. Although since the chunks aren't loading, it looks like it's right here, but it's really not. This is just a little river, unfortunately. And oh, turn off F3 there. And you know, I was really hoping to find the ocean. Now I'm not sure what level this map is. I think this might be a level 4 map. I don't know if I mentioned. I know I talked about how maps come in different sizes, or different resolutions, or different scales. Different scales is probably the correct term for it. Resolution. Yeah. But I definitely want to, or no, they come in 5. I don't know the exact sizes they are. I know it's in blocks, and I know it's a simple thing to look it up, but we're actually at our time limit for the episode here. But so there are 5 levels. To make a map, I've showed you before, it's just a compass surrounded by paper, and then to expand the scale is to surround it again in paper. And you can do that for 5 levels. So you start with a map and you do it 4 more times. Uh-oh. Seriously. I think I lost my bow. I was looking, man, that's why they killed me. They cheated. They took back my bow. I had that power 2 punch 1 bow. Now it's gone thanks to that spider pushing me off a cliff. Well, alright. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Click like if you like. Subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later. Catch on fire, zombie.